So we're going to talk about diffusion today. We're going to talk about how, in the example we use, one liquid spreads out in another liquid. So we have two concentrations, a very highly concentrated and a very low concentrated. And slowly the high concentration mixes in with the low concentration till the concentration's even. We're going to be looking at how that works with hot water. Okay. And with cold water. And what I want us to think about is that this happens even if we don't stir the pots. So I'm going to let the pots sit for a little while. We can check the temperatures while we're waiting for that to settle down. So this hot water is good and hot. It's so reading right there in the middle of the thing, it's over 180. And the thermometer has Fahrenheit because that's how I cook. In the cold water, I had the ice mixed in, so that's 35. Yeah, let's call this less than 36. So I'm going to start the timer, then I'm going to put a couple drops of blue dye in the cold water and a couple dots of red dye in the hot water. I'll try and do it at the same time. I'm a little worried that the timer's hard to see. Coming on 45 seconds now. So the hot water is not an even pink, but it's getting very close to it. Okay, so we're at 2 minutes and 45 seconds, almost 3 minutes. The cold water still looks like this. The blue dye isn't actually moving much, and it's not mixed in. Huge amount of that water still looks completely clear. Doesn't look like it has any of the blue moved into it at all. Okay, so where we're going with this is, it's the heat in the water, it's the heat in the fluids that makes them diffuse. The molecule heat is the sum kinetic energy, the sum energy of motion of all the atoms. And so the atoms in the hot water, or the molecules in the hot water, are moving very fast. The molecules in the cold water are moving slowly. That's the energy that makes diffusion happen. Now the molecules in the cold water are moving. They're just moving really slowly. If we let this sit there for hours and hours, it should eventually mix up and diffuse completely. But this diffusion is the way that particles in solution move. In any kind of passive transport. In osmosis, in facilitated transport, the molecules are moving because they have energy, and they're getting that energy from heat.